In addition to formatting the data that's inside of your cells, there are some options around formatting the cells themselves. So let's talk a little bit about the different ways you can format your cells. In the Home tab, you'll see a group called Alignment. In the Alignment group, you'll see two prominent buttons, Wrap Text and Merge and Center. If you hover over the wrap text, it'll show you that wrap text is used to literally wrap the text until it fits into the cell. So for example, I've got a cell here that has the text Revenue After Taxes. I can't see it all, and I don't necessarily want to expand my column out. For example, I don't want to do this. Why not? Well, it could be that my report wouldn't fit if I did that, or there could be some other formatting issues that prevent me from widening the columns here. So what I can do instead is use wrap text on this particular cell. So I would highlight the cell or click the cell, go up to the ribbon here and press the wrap text button. Now you'll notice that it doesn't look like it did anything, but here's the difference. If I shrink down the column again and expand the row a little bit, you'll see that this particular text is now wrapped. Now look at the difference. This particular cell has wrap text applied, and this one does not. What I've achieved here is the ability to see all of my text without blowing out my columns too wide. The other option you see in the alignment group is the Merge and Center option. The Merge and Center formatting option allows you to take two or more cells and merge them together into one cell. So for example, I've got these two particular cells. They're separate. This particular cell, the one that says Asia, is supposed to be a region header for the two cells beneath it, Asia Revenues and Asia Units Sold. Well, I don't have Asia here, and if I did put Asia there, it would just look strange. So what I can do, highlight the two cells that I want to merge, select Merge and Center. Now it's easy to see that this particular label applies to both of these particular cells. I'll do the same thing with South America. Very good. Now to unmerge the cells, I would simply do the opposite. I would select the merged cells and click on the Merge and Center command button again. Another formatting option for cells is alignment. You have three different types of alignment: center, left, and right. These are the ones you're going to use the most often. In the report that I have down here, I want to make these particular cells center aligned. So I'm going to select the cells that I want to affect, and then I'll press the Center Align button. Now it's a little difficult to see that these particular cells are now center aligned, so let me go ahead and format the numbers here so that you can see that. Select the numbers, click the number selection here, remove the decimals, and as you can see, the numbers are actually center aligned. If I were to left align them, I would select the numbers again, left align them, but I want them center aligned. Now another aspect of aligning cells is actually rotating the cell. So for example, I've got these numbers here and they represent period 1 through period 6 revenues. So what I can do is type in P1 to P6 revenues. Now what I could do is I could copy P1 to P6 all the way down, press Ctrl C to copy, and then Ctrl V to paste. But, it just doesn't do it for me. It doesn't quite look that great. So what I can do instead of this is I can take that one cell, the first P1 to P6, and actually rotate it to cover all of the cells beneath it. And I'll show you what I mean here in a second. I'm going to go ahead and undo my actions here. Then I'll select the cell that I'm looking for. This is the cell that I'm going to rotate. And I want it to cover all 6 cells. So what I'll do is I'll select all 6 cells. Now I'm going to merge them. So now Excel treats this particular cell, the one with P1 and P6 in it, as one cell. What I can do now is go up to the alignment group and select the orientation drop-down button. Now I'll rotate the text to be text up. As you can see, it rotated my text. Now there are other options in the orientation drop-down. I could angle the text counterclockwise, angle the text clockwise, vertical, and rotate the text down. But for me, the rotate the text up works. Very good. Now what I want to do is center this piece of text in the middle of that merged cell. So I want to select the middle alignment. Come up to this box here and click on that. The other buttons here are the bottom align button and the top align button. Select top, the cell goes up to the top. Select bottom, it goes down to the bottom. Select middle, it goes into the center. So this looks good to me. And again, as with other formatting, clicking on the dialog launcher will actually activate the Format Cells dialog box, where there's some other options you can explore.